Hollywood is a district in the central region of Los Angeles, California, in the United States. It is notable for its place as the home of the entertainment industry, including several of its historic studios. Its name has come to be a metonymy for the motion picture industry of the United States. Hollywood is also a highly ethnically diverse, densely populated, economically diverse neighborhood and retail business district. Hollywood was a small community in 1870 and was incorporated as a municipality in 1903. It merged with the city of Los Angeles in 1910, and soon thereafter a film industry began to emerge, eventually becoming dominant in the world. History: in 1853, one adobe hut stood in Ňupala, named for the Mexican nopal cactus indigenous to the area. By 1870, an agricultural community flourished. The area was known as the Cayuga Valley, after the pass in the Santa Monica Mountains immediately to the north. The name Hollywood was coined by H. J. Whitley, the father of Hollywood. Whitley arranged to buy the 500-acre E.C. Hurd Ranch and disclosed to him his plans for the land. They agreed on a price and Hurd agreed to sell at a later date. Before Whitley got off the ground with Hollywood, plans for the new town had spread to General Harrison Gray Otis, Hurd's wife, eastern adjacent ranch co-owner Dahlia Wilcox, and others. Dahlia Wilcox may have learned of the name Hollywood from Ivor Weed, her neighbor in Holly Canyon and a prominent investor and friend of Whitley's. She recommended the same name to her husband, Harvey H. Wilcox. On February 1, 1887, Wilcox filed a deed and map of property he sold with the Los Angeles County Recorder's Office, named Hollywood, California. Wilcox wanted to be the first to record it on a deed. The early real estate boom busted that same year, yet Hollywood began its slow growth. By 1900, the region had a post office, newspaper, hotel, and 2 markets. Los Angeles, with a population of 102,479, lay 10 miles east through the vineyards, barley fields, and citrus groves. A single-track streetcar line ran down the middle of Prospect Avenue from it, but service was infrequent and the trip took 2 hours. The old citrus fruit packing house was converted into a livery stable, improving transportation for the inhabitants of Hollywood. Dahlia Wilcox Beveridge, the mother of Hollywood, gave 3 lots to the painter Paul DeLong Procopy at Cayuga Boulevard and Prospect Avenue, for cultural enhancement of the town. His extensive flower gardens and mansion with public art gallery became an early tourist attraction in Los Angeles. The Hollywood Hotel was opened in 1902 by H. J. Whitley, president of the Los Pacific Boulevard and Development Company. Having finally acquired the Hurd Ranch and subdivided it, Whitley built the hotel to attract land buyers. Flanking the west side of Highland Avenue, the structure fronted on Prospect Avenue, which, still a dusty, unpaved road, was regularly graded and graveled. The hotel was to become internationally known and was the center of the civic and social life and home of the stars for many years. Whitley's company developed and sold one of the early residential areas, the Ocean View Tract. Whitley did much to promote the area. He paid thousands of dollars for electric lighting, including bringing electricity and building a bank, as well as a road into the Cayuga Pass. The lighting ran for several blocks down Prospect Avenue. Whitley's land was centered on Highland Avenue. Incorporation and merger. Hollywood was incorporated as a municipality on November 14, 1903, by a vote of 88 for and 77 against. On January 30, 1904, the voters in Hollywood decided, by a vote of 113 to 96, for the banishment of liquor in the city, except when it was being sold for medicinal purposes. Neither hotels nor restaurants were allowed to serve wine or liquor before or after meals. In 1910, the city voted for merger with Los Angeles in order to secure an adequate water supply and to gain access to the LA sewer system. With annexation, the name of Prospect Avenue changed to Hollywood Boulevard and all the street numbers in the new district changed. Motion picture industry. By 1912, major motion picture companies had set up production near or in Los Angeles. In the early 1900s, Most movie-making patents were held by Thomas Edison's Motion Picture Patents Company in New Jersey, and filmmakers were often sued to stop their productions. To escape this, filmmakers began moving out west, where Edison's patents could not be enforced. Also, the weather was ideal and there was quick access to various settings. Los Angeles became the capital of the film industry. Director D.W. Griffith was the first to make a motion picture in Hollywood. His 17-minute short film ʻh̑liwʊd, California, was filmed for the Biograph Company. Although Hollywood banned movie theaters of which it had known before annexation that year, Los Angeles had no such restriction. The first film by a Hollywood studio, Nestor Motion Picture Company, was shot on October 26, 1911. The Whitley home was used as its set, and the unnamed movie was filmed in the middle of their groves on the corner of Whitley Avenue and Hollywood Boulevard. The first studio in Hollywood, the Nestor Company, was established by the New Jersey-based Center Company in a roadhouse at 6121 Sunset Boulevard at the corner of Gower, in October 1911. Four major film companies Paramount, Warner Brothers, RKO and Columbia had studios in Hollywood, as did several minor companies and rental studios. In the 1920s, Hollywood was the fifth largest industry in the nation. Hollywood became known as Tinseltown and Movie Biz City because of the glittering nature of the movie industry. The city represented the glamour and the extravagant lifestyles that people strived to have. Development. During the early 1950s, the Hollywood Freeway was constructed through the northeast corner of Hollywood. The Capitol Records building on Vine Street, just north of Hollywood Boulevard, was built in 1956, and the Hollywood Walk of Fame was created in 1958 as a tribute to artists and other significant contributors to the entertainment industry. The official opening was on February 8, 1960. The Hollywood Boulevard Commercial and Entertainment District was listed in the National Register of Historic Places in 1985. In June 1999, the Hollywood extension of the Los Angeles County Metrorail Red Line subway opened from downtown Los Angeles to the San Fernando Valley, with stops along Hollywood Boulevard at Western Avenue, Vine Street, and Highland Avenue. The Dolby Theater, which opened in 2001 as the Kodak Theater at the Hollywood and Highland Center Mall, is the home of the Oscars. The mall is located where the historic Hollywood Hotel once stood. Revitalization. After years of serious decline in the 1980s, many Hollywood landmarks were threatened with demolition. Since 2000, Hollywood has been increasingly gentrified due to revitalization by private enterprise and public planners, and the popularity of Hollywood celebrity culture. Geography. According to the Mapping LA project of the Los Angeles Times, Hollywood is flanked by Hollywood Hills to the north, Los Feliz to the northeast, East Hollywood to the east, Larchmont and Hancock Park to the south, Fairfax to the southwest, West Hollywood to the west and Hollywood Hills west to the northwest. Street limits of the Hollywood neighborhood are, north, Hollywood Boulevard from La Brea Avenue to the east boundary of Wattles Garden Park and Franklin Avenue between Bonita and Western Avenues. East, Western Avenue. South, Melrose Avenue, and west, La Brea Avenue or the West Hollywood City Line. In 1918, J. Whitley commissioned architect A.S. Barnes to design Whitley Heights as a Mediterranean-style village on the hills above Hollywood Boulevard, and it became the first celebrity community. Other areas within Hollywood are Franklin Village, Little Armenia, Spalding Square and Thai Town. Adjacent neighborhoods, relation of Hollywood to nearby communities, population. The 2000 U.S. Census counted 77,818 residents in the 3.51 square mile Hollywood neighborhood, an average of 22,193 people per square mile, the seventh densest neighborhood in all of Los Angeles County. In 2008, the city estimated that the population had increased to 85,489. The median age for residents was 31, about the city's average. Hollywood was said to be highly diverse, when compared to the city at large. The ethnic breakdown in 2000 was, Latino or Hispanic, 42.2%, non-Hispanic whites, 41%. Asian, 7.1%. blacks, 5.2%, and others, 4.5%. Mexico and Guatemala were the most common places of birth for the 53.8% of the residents who were born abroad, a figure that was considered high for the city as a whole. The median household income in 2008 was $33,694, considered low for Los Angeles. The average household size of 2.1 people was also lower than the city norm. Renters occupied 92.4% of the housing units, and home or apartment owners the rest. The percentages of never married men, never married women and widows were among the county's highest. There were 2,640 families headed by single parents, about average for Los Angeles. In 2000, there were 2,828 military veterans, or 4.5%, a low rate for the city as a whole. These were the 10 neighborhoods or cities in Los Angeles County with the highest population densities, according to the 2000 census, with the population per square mile. Radio and television. KNX was the last radio station to broadcast from Hollywood, before it left CBS Columbia Square for a studio in the Miracle Mile in 2005. On January 22, 1947, the first commercial television station west of the Mississippi River, KTLA, began operating in Hollywood. In December of that year, The Public Prosecutor became the first network television series to be filmed in Hollywood. Television stations KTLA and KCET, both on Sunset Boulevard, are the last broadcasters with Hollywood addresses, but KCET has since sold its studios on Sunset and plans to move to another location. KNBC moved in 1962 from the former NBC Radio City Studios at the northeast corner of Sunset Boulevard and Vine Street to NBC Studios in Burbank. KTTV moved in 1996 from its former home at Metro Media Square on Sunset Boulevard to West Los Angeles, and KCOP left its home on La Brea Avenue to join KTTV on the Fox lot. KCBS-TV and Kilocalorie TV moved from their longtime home at CBS Columbia Square on Sunset Boulevard to a new facility at CBS Studio Center in Studio City. Secession movement. In 2002, some Hollywood voters began a campaign for the district to secede from Los Angeles and become a separate municipality. In June of that year, the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors placed secession referendums for both Hollywood and the San Fernando Valley on the ballot. To pass, they required the approval of a majority of voters in the proposed new municipality as well as a majority of voters in all of Los Angeles. In the November election, both referendums failed by wide margins in the citywide vote. Government. As a district within the Los Angeles city limits, Hollywood does not have its own municipal government. There was an official, appointed by the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, who served as an honorary mayor of Hollywood for ceremonial purposes only. Johnny Grant held this position from 1980 until his death on January 9, 2008. Police Service. The Los Angeles Police Department is responsible for police services. The Hollywood Police Station is at 1358 North Wilcox Avenue. Fire Services. Los Angeles Fire Department operates 4 fire stations: a Eurostation 27, 41, 52, and 82A Euro in the area. Health. The Los Angeles County Department of Health Services operates the Hollywood-Wilshire Health Center in Hollywood. Post Office. The United States Postal Service operates the Hollywood Post Office, the Hollywood Pavilion Post Office, and the Sunset Post Office. Neighborhood Councils. Hollywood is included within the Hollywood United Neighborhood Council, Hollywood Hills West Neighborhood Council, and the Hollywood Studio District Neighborhood Council. Neighborhood councils cast advisory votes on such issues as zoning, planning, and other community issues. The council members are voted in by stakeholders, generally defined as anyone living, working, owning property, or belonging to an organization within the boundaries of the council. Education. Hollywood residents aged 25 and older holding a 4-year degree amounted to 28% of the population in 2000, about the same as in the county at large. Schools. Schools in Hollywood include Temple Israel of Hollywood Day School, private, 7300 Hollywood Boulevard, Gardner Street Elementary School, LAUSD, 7450 Hawthorne Avenue, Selma Avenue Elementary School, LAUSD, 6611 Selma Avenue, Grant Elementary School, 1530 North Wilton Place Young Hollywood, Private Elementary, 1547 North Macadam Place Hollywood High School, LAUSD, 1521 North Highland Avenue Hollywood Community Adult School, LAUSD, 1521 North Highland Avenue, Blessed Sacrament School, Private Elementary, 6641 Sunset Boulevard, Helen Bernstein High School, LAUSD, 1309 North Wilton Place, Richard A. Alonzo Community Day School, LAUSD. 5755 Fountain Avenue, Beverly Hills RC School, Private Elementary, 6550 Fountain Avenue, Hollywood Schoolhouse, Private Elementary, 1233 North Macadam Place Joseph LeConte Middle School, LAUSD, 1316 North Bronson Avenue, TCA Ashok Ukrainian School, Private K-12, 1200 North Cayuga Boulevard Hollywood Primary Center, LAUSD Elementary, 1115 Tamarind Avenue, Santa Monica Boulevard Community Charter School, 1022 North Van Ness Avenue, Vine Street Elementary School, LAUSD, 955 North Vines Street Hubert Howe Bancroft Middle School, LAUSD, 929 North Las Palmas Avenue, Larchmont Charter School, Elementary. 815 North El Centro Avenue, Cheddar Menachem, Private Elementary, 1606 South La Cienega Boulevard, Public Libraries, the Will and Ariel Durant Branch and the Francis Howard Goldwyn Hollywood Regional Branch of the Los Angeles Public Library are in Hollywood. Notable places, within Hollywood. Nearby, Hollywood Sign, Special Events. The Academy Awards are held in late February-early March of each year, honoring the preceding year-end film. Prior to 2004, they were held in late March-early April. Since 2002, the Oscars have been held at their new home at the Dolby Theatre at Hollywood Boulevard and Highland Avenue. The annual Hollywood Christmas Parade, the 2006 parade on November 26 was the 75th edition of the Christmas Parade. The parade goes down Hollywood Boulevard and is broadcast in the LA area on KTLA, and around the United States on Tribune-owned stations and the WGN Superstation. The Hollywood Half Marathon takes place in April of each year, to raise funds and awareness for local youth homeless shelters. The event includes a half marathon, 10K, 5K, and kids fun run along Hollywood Boulevard. See also. References. External links, Hollywood at DMOZ.